seen this diagram before. Don't tell me you haven't seen it. You probably have seen it. Some of the success stories and some of the group chat that you all have. And this is what I have seen it beginning of Atomy journey. Ever since I started Atomy, I always watch CEO Hunger Park and Dr. Lee's video, and Dr. Lee always show one of this to show never give up on doing it at Atomy. And but why we shouldn't give up on Atomy? Why? Do you know the reason why? I mean, we say like a habit, never give up, don't give up. But why we say never give up, don't give up? I love this diagram over here, and I do have a second version of this diagram. Actually, this frog that didn't die, actually this frog actually made this crane dead and made a statue. So there's another second version picture. I think I posted like 2 years ago on our group chat. And look at this person. This person almost dared to get the diamond, but just in front, give up, didn't get anything. Same thing with Atomy. Right? What if Meta didn't really see any future in Atomy? She didn't get it. She didn't have any partner. So you know what? Atomy is not that fun. I'm not really seeing any results. What if she said, I'm done with Atomy, then no more passive income. But why we keep on saying, not just us, why everybody who's doing it at Atomy and the people who already became successful in Atomy, why they are keep on saying, never give up. So why we shouldn't give up on Atomy? What is your big why of doing it at Atomy? Once you have that big why, you probably know the reason why you shouldn't give up on Atomy. You all have your own reason of doing Atomy. Like our ultimate goal, you probably have your own individual goal. I have my own goal in Atomy, why you want to do Atomy, but eventually what we want is financial freedom. Really what we want, like what Meta mentioned, we want the passive income. If you know the way of getting passive income other than Atomy, I think it's more than welcome that you go for other journey. But to me, and like many of us, we couldn't really find a way to create a residual income, the passive income that we really want, other than doing it at Atomy. So why never give up? Atomy has an amazing system. And some people mistakenly understand this. Okay, never give up. So when I contact some people, when they slow down, or when they stop showing on the meetings, when they stop adding members, or when they stop purchasing it, so when I call them, oh, Ari, don't worry, I didn't give up on Atomy. From the moment you stop sharing Atomy, you give up on Atomy already. Never give up on Atomy. What it means? Never slow down or never stop sharing the vision of Atomy. That's never give up on doing it at Atomy. Not deleting your ID or just purchasing a product of Atomy doesn't mean that you didn't give up on Atomy. You give up on your business. For you decided to stay as a consumer, you give up on the business. You might not find a buyer, or you might not find a member who go crazy with the product at this moment, but you will eventually meet a person or meet a member or meet a consumers who will go crazy with our product. It will happen as long as you don't give up and keep on sharing Atomy. Because with the zero membership fee and everything, all the people's consumer habit changing from offline to online, sooner or later, many people around the globe, even people living in Canada, they will join Atomy and they will change their personal shopping malls to Atomy. And what other system that we have? Unlimited level. Atomy doesn't really ask you to register a person who will only interest in the business. Atomy says you can just register anyone who are willing to use the product. Unlimited level, doesn't matter how many members you'll be registered, you'll be able to reap the benefit from the last person that you have registered. If you have registered like 1 million, let's say 1 million, right? It is possible you can have a 1 million member on your lineage. If the 1 millionth member purchase the product, you'll be able to reap the benefit from the member's purchase. So Atomy has those system, and you don't have to create a system. Atomy already have created a success system. Atomy is running the success system for each one of us to just plug it in. So when you think about it, all the puzzles are there. It's a question to us how you gonna mix it together to make a perfect picture. So why never give up in an Atomy? Because there is no better way to make a passive income. So when we say passive income, people say, okay, how much are you talking about? So of course, we start with $2,000. And I know we're not here to make $2,000, right? Who will be happy with a $2,000 residual income? No one. We always say, okay, let's work together until we make $50,000. Yes, but $50,000 will not happen overnight. In order for us to earn $50,000, what's the first level? Let's become auto sales master. That is income around $2,000 to $2,500. And some people might think that, oh, that's not a lot, $2,000. But we're not talking about active income. We're talking about passive income. And once people truly understand the value of the passive income, 2,000 to 2,500, people go crazy with that to me. It's a really matter of people understand the concept of active income, passive income. In order for you to get passive income of $2,000, saving $2 million in a bank account won't give you $2,000 interest, because interest rate these days is pretty low. And in order for you to get a rental income of $2,000, you have to have, I'll just make an example, like in my area, like in North York, like Yonge Street. You need to purchase a condo, 500,000 to 700,000 worth of condo, mortgage free. Because if you purchase the investment property for, let's say, $700,000, which means you need to pay the down payment, plus you need to get some mortgage from the bank. So once the tenants give you the rent, what happened? Is it going to in your pocket? No, it touches your bank account, but still at the same time it goes to the account for the bank. You need to pay for the mortgage. So even if you have a $700,000 condominium, if it's not mortgage free, the rental income that you have got, it's not really a passive income yet. Okay, some people who doesn't have a talent in writing, or like they have a talent in writing a song, of course they do get a copyright. So every time they publish a use as a book, or every time their song gets sung by some other singers, or their song has been played in some of the movies, they will get some payment for that. But we don't have those talents. So imagine, for us that making $2,000, can we say, oh, that's not a lot? The $2,000 passive income, and for a lifetime. Imagine. And like I mentioned, we're not here to make $2,000. $2,000 won't be able to really make us the true financial freedom. We are here to eventually making $50,000, but you won't be able to make $50,000 if you don't know how to make $2,000. That's why we keep on emphasizing, let's make that $2,000 passive income first. Because once you make that, what's your next step? Your next step will be, okay, so you learn how to create the $2,000. You're teaching. You're delivering that, the method or any special tips or any things that you have, you are teaching your members, your partners, to earn the same income. So when many of your members are also making 2,000, 4,000, that will make you to make eventually $50,000. The leaders who are making $100,000, it's not only them making $100,000. I'm sure whenever leaders are coming here and when they share their income, they always have, it's not only me making $100,000. I have like 300 partners making income. They already have those numbers. From those 300 members, I already have 3 people in the leaders club. I have like 100 members in a leaders club, a royal leaders club, and I have like 200 auto sales master, which means it's not only that leader making $100,000. They have minimum 300 people making regular, like passive income already in Atomy. So why? Like when people ask me, Ari, what's the reason you're staying in Atomy? One reason, I want to create the passive income. Once I create the passive income and starting from $2,000, then if I eventually making $50,000, yes, I will definitely leave a true financial freedom life, and the worrying about the time, like true freedom of time too. And once I fulfill with that, I will be able to donate all those extra amount of money to the people who needs. So, when people ask me why you're doing Atomy, I don't have any other reason, really. I just want once I get the passive income, I'll be able to, manage. I can have the life I want. That's a number one priority. And other than that, I'll be able to use that excess funds to help the people around the world. That will be the second thing. Question: if you really have a way to make $2,000, the passive income, easier than Atomy, like I mentioned, please share that information to us. Maybe we can do that too. But to me, from my experience, Atomy is the most affordable way. Because, doing it at Atomy, we don't need to invest any of the capital, right? Yes, there might be another way for you to gain. Like I mentioned, You can have a rental property to get $2,000, but you need to have an investment. But in order for like the ordinary people who doesn't really have a much saving, much investment to do, and who doesn't want to take a risk like myself, to create $2,000, right, starting residual income, to me, Atomy is the best option. That's why we shouldn't give up on Atomy. Atomy is the only way for us to create the residual income, which will help us live the balance, the dream lifestyle that which we want, and which we all written down on our life scenario. So always remember, I have this similar diagram on my phone. So whenever I kind of feel down, or when I kind of know that kind of losing down with the passion, always looking those pictures. And I don't want to be this person. I don't want to be this person where I work so hard and then on the very last minute giving up. I don't want to do that. So I don't want any of us to do that either.